My husband and I were out at a mall today in Riyadh, and he was like, Christina, your mood is so like unusually good right now, because normally when we're out in Riyadh on the weekends at a mall, it's so busy and I kind of get into a bad mood about it because I grew up in rural Pennsylvania. Like I grew up around farms and cows and stuff. And so like raising our kids in a city has been a little bit of a challenge mentally for me to get over, because I just don't always know how to navigate the busyness and how to navigate being around like a lot of people all the time. So today when he said this, he was like, yeah, you're in such a good mood and we're around a ton of people, like we're in a huge crowd. And I was like, yeah, I am. Like, thank you for noticing that. This is a reflection of me sort of accepting the reality, which is not a reality that I thought, right? Like, I love living in Riyadh. I love raising my kids here in a lot of different ways, but I kind of have always been attached to thinking that we were going to raise our kids in rural Pennsylvania, right? Like, I always envisioned moving back, being near my parents, and having a family there. And so being here is just so starkly different than what I had envisioned. And because I was holding on to that vision, I would kind of get irritated by the busyness of life here, right? Like I love living in the city before having kids and everything, but now that we have kids, like I just feel like I'm craving like a little bit more of a quiet, slower life. So I feel like once I accepted the fact that we are living in a city and we're raising our kids in a huge, busy city, that there are so many positives that come from that. And once I accepted that, my mood totally changed about situations that we were in, like being out at a mall where it's really busy, where in the past I feel like I would have been a little bit stressed about the situation. I now am like really thriving in that situation. So I just wanted to come on here and, share that story with you guys, because I don't know if any of you guys are kind of holding on to a reality in your life, like holding on to an expectation or something that is not your reality right now. And if that's causing you any sort of like unnecessary stress, felt like a huge barrier in my mind. And once I kind of let go of that, so many benefits come from us raising our kids in a city, which is that we have easy access to so many different play areas for them, so many different activities for them, so many different restaurants. But like they're exposed here in Riyadh, they have every single type of food, like so many delicious restaurants. So our kids are exposed to so many different types of food and different cultures, and we really love that. So once I kind of let go of that expectation that I had in my head, it just made so much more room for new positive things to come.